16 years old and I love to do makeup. Now, in case you missed the title, today we're going to be doing a full face of Glossier products. I am pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. I'm not 100% positive though, and I have never used Glossier products ever, but I've always wanted to get them and I don't know why I haven't. So I just decided, why not buy a whole face and test it out, give you guys a little bit of review, and I'll let you guys know if it's worth it or not. Now before we get started, make sure to go check out my Instagram at Makeuppbyruthie with 2 P's, along with my TikTok if you don't follow that already. And make sure to subscribe if you haven't already and click the like button down below. Okay, so I have all of these products here. And it was literally so hard not to use them, but I didn't want to try them out before I actually made a video on it. But this is kind of like what the packaging comes in. This is what the packaging comes in, this super cute bubble wrap bag. I don't know why, I think it's really cute, super aesthetic. Here is all of the products. Alright, so the first product we're going to start out with is the Glossier Priming Moisturizer. It says it's great for oil control and it's a gel cream, which I have super oily skin, so hopefully I really like this. Right off the bat, I do like this because there's a little pump and it's not like you don't have to squeeze it out. It feels watery. It smells, it doesn't really have much of a scent, which is good, especially if your skin is sensitive to fragrance. It actually makes my skin look really nice. My face feels super hydrated and definitely prepped. I like that. We'll give that a 10 out of 10. Alright, so next we have the Glossier Perfecting Skin Tint. I'm hoping this is my color. I do not know. So this retails for $26. It's a little bit smaller than most foundations, but a lot of foundations usually are $40 to $50 if they're higher end. I would consider Glossier to be kind of higher end. A shade range of 12, which isn't the best shade range in the world. However, it does look like they cover a good scale from lighter skins to deeper skin tones, so that is good. It says to shake, then smooth over moisturized skin with fingertips, so you're supposed to use your fingers. One thing I definitely have to think about when I am rating these products is I'm typically used to doing a lot of heavy makeup, a lot of super matte, full glam, or crazy stuff, and I don't do a ton of dewy, fresh, model-like makeup, so I definitely have to keep that in perspective. I am just going to get some on my fingers. I don't know how much I need. Oh, she's a little bit dark. Yeah, definitely a little bit too dark for me. Okay, I don't mind it, but I really don't think it had any coverage at all. I mean, my skin looks nice and it looks dewy and it doesn't feel heavy. I just feel even the littlest bit, it didn't really cover anything. So I'd rate it a 7 out of 10 because it's just very, very, very light coverage. Alright, so next up we have the Stretch Concealer. There's 12 shades available in the Stretch Concealer, which for a concealer, I mean, that's pretty good. A lot of concealers have less shade ranges than foundation, and this has the same. So it retails for $18, which I feel like is pretty average price for a concealer. And it looks like this. I am gonna swatch it because I'm curious to know. Okay, oh god, that is not my color. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is also sheer coverage. I keep on having to remind myself this isn't supposed to be full coverage. It literally is supposed to be sheer coverage and stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna put this over top of just some of my blemishes I have here. I'm hoping it'll give a little bit more coverage, which I think it is doing than the foundation. I'm just blending it out with my fingers too. Alright, I'm gonna put some under my eyes too. I almost forgot about that. I definitely like how that covers my dark circles. Okay, so I'm going to rate that an 8 out of 10. I honestly really like it. It doesn't feel heavy literally at all. It doesn't feel like I have anything on my skin right now. It definitely has more coverage than the skin tint, but it doesn't have a ton of coverage still. It looks so natural. That's what I like about it. Okay, I'm going to set just with my normal setting powder under my eyes. I'm not going to set the rest of my face, but just under my eyes so it doesn't crease, because I obviously don't want this to be a matte look. I just don't want to have creased eyelids, and they do have a powder. I don't know why I didn't get it. So next up, let's go in with their cloud paint. I'm really excited to try this one. So I got their cloud paint in the shade Beam. I've heard a lot of good things about this. I'm really excited to try it. Let's see the retail price. Also 10 out of 10 on all of their packaging because I love the look. I love the aesthetic of the whole brand. Literally love it so much. Okay, so they have 8 shades. The shades are actually like really good. I think that a lot of these shades would look beautiful on deeper skin tones. It is $18, so the same price as the concealer. So it is kind of a thinner, more of a thin texture than I thought it would be. I'm pretty sure you can use this on your lips too. I don't know really what's too much. I'm just gonna put it right here. Okay, yeah, a little bit definitely goes a long way. Like I have so much extra product on my hand that I'm not gonna need to use. Oh my gosh, I love this. Okay, I love this blush so much. I don't know how well you guys can see, but it looks so pretty. It blends in so well with the skin tint. 10 out of 10. Literally love that. I could dab a little bit on my lips. Yeah, that's really pretty on the lips too. Alright, so now we're gonna go in and use the Holoscope Cream Highlighter. I don't use a ton of cream highlighters either, but it looks like this. It has like a lighter center. I don't know really what that does. This is in the shade Quartz too, and this retails for $22. So the outer core is formulated with genuine crystal extracts for an all-day glow that's not glittery, and the solid oil-based inner corner is made from vitamin-rich moisturizers for a hydrated, dewy finish. I'm just gonna swatch it right here. Ooh, that is really pretty. I think I'm just gonna use my finger and dab that on to the parts I want highlighted. This is already looking stunning. Guys, I am obsessed. I am literally obsessed with like all of these products so far. Okay, so I really like this. I think $22 might be a little bit much. I feel like it should be the same as the cream blush at like $18. I feel like that would make a little bit more sense. Moving on to the next. So first up, we're going to use the Boy Brow. It is pretty tiny, I will not lie. It is kind of tiny, but it is a tinted brow gel. And if you know me, you can clearly tell I am not blessed in the eyebrow category. I don't have full brows. Like, they're really not even there. So we're just gonna try these out. I also have this brow product, the Brow Flick, that I'm gonna use, but I'm gonna use the Boy Brow first. Okay, I like that. That makes my brows look so much more full. Oh yeah, I should probably mention this video is not sponsored. I literally just wanted to try it out. Why did I not mention that in the beginning? Now, for someone who doesn't really have brows, here's like a before and after on that. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference, but I definitely can. So even this brow, which this brow never works as well for me, it still made it a lot more full. I love this. So I rate this a 10 out of 10. I like it. So now, because I don't have the ends of my eyebrows, we need to add a little bit more. So I got the Glossier Brow Flick. I absolutely love brow pens. Okay, so this retails for $18. I think that's pretty standard for like a brow pen. So let's just do a little bit of a swatch. Okay. That's definitely like a lot less opaque. So let's see, I'm just gonna draw on hairs how I usually would. Okay, so that worked on this brow. It's kind of hard because I feel like it's just a lot more dry than the usual brow pens I'd use. Like, I just feel like there's not a ton of liquid on the brush, if that makes sense. But I mean, it looks good over here. It definitely looks natural, which I do like a lot. I am a little bit disappointed in it, I will not lie. I am gonna rate this a 6 out of 10. Now that we have all of this done, we have to do the actual eyeshadow part. I got the Glossier Sky Wash shade Valley. I think this is supposed to be like a liquid eyeshadow, and this is like kind of like a really pretty almost burnt orange shade. Let's see the retail value. So there's 7 different shades of this, of just in like a bunch of different colors, and this retails for $18. It says a powder finish formula that doesn't feel powdery, smooths on with a doe foot applicator. I'm just gonna apply it straight on. I also don't use liquid eyeshadows a lot. That's pretty I'm also going to put it under because I love a good, oh god, I really put that under. It is pretty. It's just, it is very sheer, the common theme. I'm going to extend it out just a little bit more. You really cannot make it be that opaque. A lot of them you can, and they're super, like, you can blend them out to be less opaque or more opaque and bold, but this one you really can't do that, which is perfectly fine if that's what you want it for. Okay, so I tried to add as much as I can, so it's kind of in a weird shape because it's all one color, but I don't mind this product. I'd rate it a 7 or 8 out of 10. I definitely use this like on an everyday basis, and I do like it. I just feel like there's not a lot you could do with it. I think I'm going to add some of this highlighter on top of it just to give it a little bit something else. I'm just gonna dab it right on in the middle. Okay, so that helped a little bit, not a lot, but it did help a little bit. Moving on to the next thing, I'm really excited to try this. This is the Glossier Lash Slick. Now I know this isn't supposed to be a super dramatic mascara, which is why I'm excited to try it, because that's exactly like, it's not supposed to be like most mascaras. Okay, this retails for $16, which I think is a pretty good price for a mascara. And I think the packaging is really cute. Let's try it out. This is pretty. It definitely is not like giving me obviously as much volume as a normal mascara or as much length. Honestly, I think that's super pretty and natural. I do like that. Okay, so that's a lot different than most mascaras I use. Like, I think it's really pretty. I don't think it gives you the most length or volume, but like it really fits like this whole look. So I like it, and I do think it's worth the price. I'd rate this a 9 out of 10. Alright, so I have one last product to try. This is the Glossier cherrybomb.com. Actually, I ordered 3 of these. One is in my car because I did already use it. And I also have the mango one right here, but we're going to use this because it is tinted. There's 9 different flavors of the Glossier Balm.com, and they retail for $12 each, which obviously a normal chapstick would be a lot less than that. First, let's smell this. Okay, it smells good. It smells like the normal cherry chapstick, like the chapstick brand cherry chapstick. And here's a little swatch. Where even swatch is at? So it definitely is tinted. So let's pop that on. Okay, I think that's really pretty, really cute, definitely subtle, but also you can still definitely tell if it's there. Like, it is giving my lips more of a reddish pinkish tint. But I think it's cute, and judging from the coconut one that I've used, which I'm assuming has pretty close to the same formula, they're super moisturizing. I definitely love these, 10 out of 10, and I just think that they're so cute, especially like this is tinted, so it'll go with like your everyday makeup. This is the finished look that we have. Honestly, I think it looks really pretty. It's not something I'd usually wear, like it's definitely more light, but I think it turned out really, really pretty. I love how this looks. I love the finish. It looks so natural, so pretty. I didn't really find a product I didn't like besides the brow flick. It wasn't like, I wasn't a super big fan of it. But even the skin tint, like, it just gives my skin a really nice finish, and I really like it. So I would definitely recommend Glossier to you if you want like that model-like makeup style. It's super dewy, super light, because none of this is full coverage at all. I think that is literally perfect for that. Now, would I go and do bold, full glam makeup with this? No, but like everyday makeup for sure. Let me know what you guys think of this look, and let me know if you've tried Glossier before and if you've liked it. Now, before you go, make sure to click the like button down below and hit the subscribe button if you'd like to see more videos, and make sure to comment some video ideas down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!